it's GC here, and we're back with a movie review. American Sniper. Directed by Clint Eastwood, this is based on the book American Sniper, the autobiography of the most lethal sniper in U.S. military history by Chris Kyle, with Scott McEwen and Jim DeFelice. And with 255 kills, 160 of which were officially confirmed by the Department of Defense, Kyle is considered the deadliest marksman in U.S. military history. And that's this movie. It's based on that book and based on his life, and this movie stars Bradley Cooper as Chris Kyle himself, and Sienna Miller plays his wife, Taya. So what's this film about? Well, basically, it's based on the dude that is the most deadliest sniper in U.S. military history, how he got to become that, how he got into SEALs, and it also dealt with the PTSD. He went on 4 tours on this film, and each tour, as he comes back to civilization, he has to adjust accordingly how he treats his wife and people around him. And then when he goes back, he has to do it again, and that's basically the entire film. So what did I think? Well, first off, Bradley Cooper's nomination for Best Actor, I agree. He should definitely be nominated. Will he win? Nomination is good enough. Let's talk about his role in this film. He plays Chris Kyle, a American sniper, deadliest guy around, and he has to deal with PTSD when he comes back home. And throughout the entire film, I believed this guy. He felt authentic. He felt very macho in terms of I'm protecting everybody. His relationship with his wife, his kid, and even when he pretended to be himself but younger without his beard, that even felt authentic, and I bought it all. So it was great stuff from this guy that we all had no really high hopes for when he was in The Hangover. Like, seriously, I can't believe he's gone that far now. He's been in so many different films, so many different roles, and it's just like, this guy is a jack of all trades in terms of acting. So I do wonder if he can pull off a sci-fi and make it really entertaining and authentic and great. That'll be interesting for sure. Anyway, with his acting, it was great. Now, in terms of cinematography, it was also great in the sense where Eastwood really had the close encounter, emotional, sniper versus target thing down. I felt it was very personal space, and it really drives home the emotionalness of a sniper, and Bradley Cooper was great in it, and with the cinematography, with sniping, and the emotions done by him, was just those intense moments were there, and it was a thrill to watch. Though notwithstanding, let's not really address the whole crappy CGI throughout the entire film, the fake baby, which was justified over a tweet because someone tweeted on production that baby number 1 was sick, baby number 2 didn't show up, so Eastwood was like, throw in a fake baby and let's shoot this thing. So I'm okay with that. Though there's also the slow motion at the end, which really deterred from the rest of the film. I felt that everything felt realistic in terms of sniping, and all of a sudden you have that one shot where he's like, boo! And then it's only that, boo! Like, why not slow-mo the other impactness, but just the official, you know, when he booed it. So don't get what was up with that. So that really affected how I felt about the entire film, because it was near the end. I was like, hey, it's great, and then all of a sudden you pulled this off. So I'm just like, what? And also in terms of the drama in this film, there is a lot of drama advertised in this film. It felt like it's a dude killing a lot of people, goes back home, doesn't understand his wife doesn't understand him, and you would expect there to be tons of drama, but really, there isn't, because Bradley Cooper is dealing with himself, so he shuts himself up, and then we have Sienna Miller, who really, in the beginning, really delivers the whole I'm manic and super concerned for your life and well-being, but near the end, it just falters, and it just doesn't really go anywhere, as she doesn't do anything more or anything different. So it's just kind of disappointing that the drama wasn't hard hit when he went home. And but then again, it's Sienna Miller. I don't think I have seen anything which would have made my expectations to go up for her to deliver in that point. But I had hopes, not expectations, just hopes that she could have delivered, but I guess she didn't hear. And that was the weakest part of the movie in terms of just him dealing with his wife. Like, it felt just wasn't right. I mean, even the scene when he's at the garage with his kid and this guy is like, thank you for saving my life, that felt great, because it was like different. But when his wife is all like, yeah, come home, why are you doing this, it just felt very, I don't know what to say, it just didn't feel right, and it just was just lacking in a sense. But beyond that, applaud for Bradley Cooper's performance in this. Sniper scenes were intense, and I really actually enjoyed the chemistry that he had with his other buddies. Like, sure, I sort of wish that there was more Navy SEAL bonding in terms of like, oh, this is like, this guy, we talk to each other because of this. But rather, it's just like, we're thrown in the middle of it, as in these guys are all buddy-buddy already. We know, like, I read the book, so I know how close these guys can get. But as a general audience, I sort of wish there was a build-up as to, like, these guys would die for each other, really watch each other's back. And I wish there was more development in that, because that was, like, pretty cool and stuff, because SEALs are insane. But beyond that, I enjoyed the chemistry of what they had on screen. It was great. And there's one other thing that I want more beyond the whole development of the great chemistry between his SEAL buddies, is that his brother existed in the beginning. He protected him, and then he sort of fell out the whole army thing, hated it, and then there was no follow-up as to what happened to his brother at the end. And I wish there was more drama in terms of emotions, in terms of how they would handle things. How is a brother who loves the army, would die for the army, and has a brother who just hates it, and then vice versa. And I definitely think that would have been an interesting perspective to explore, but I felt that they just started something, but they didn't really deliver on that, and that's a bummer. Yeah, that's basically it for this American Sniper. If you have seen it, leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that is it for this movie review for American Sniper. Out.